Shocking news. Rhea Ripley's injury's big secret revealed. It will shock you. Former WWE manager Jim Cornette recently weighed in on the recent injury to Rhea Ripley, attributing it to an altercation with Liv Morgan. On a recent episode of WWE Raw, Ripley appeared with her arm in a sling, announcing to the audience that she sustained the injury during an encounter with Morgan the previous week. Consequently, she relinquished her Women's World Championship, citing a need for several months of recovery before she could return to reclaim her title. Cornette's remarks about Liv Morgan have sparked discussions among wrestling fans and pundits alike. While some may interpret his comments as harsh, it's essential to view them within the context of his long-standing career in the wrestling industry. Cornette is known for his outspoken opinions, often offering candid critiques of wrestlers and their performances. In analyzing Cornette's perspective, it's crucial to consider his criteria for assessing a wrestler's value. Throughout his career, he has emphasized the importance of in-ring skills, storytelling abilities, and overall contributions to the wrestling product. From this lens, Cornette's evaluation of Liv Morgan's impact on the WWE roster may differ from others. Liv Morgan, a talented performer in her own right, has faced both praise and criticism throughout her tenure in WWE. Known for her athleticism and charisma, Morgan has garnered attention for her in-ring abilities and character development. However, like many wrestlers, she has also encountered setbacks and challenges along the way. In the realm of professional wrestling, injuries are an unfortunate reality. They can disrupt storylines, alter career trajectories, and test the resilience of performers. Rhea Ripley's injury serves as a sobering reminder of the physical demands of the sport and the risks involved in every match. As fans await Ripley's return to the ring, speculation abounds regarding the future of the Women's World Championship and the landscape of WWE's women's division. The absence of a dominant champion creates opportunities for other wrestlers to step up and claim the spotlight. Additionally, Ripley's injury underscores the need for WWE to prioritize the health and safety of its performers, implementing measures to prevent injuries and support their recovery. Ultimately, the wrestling community's diverse opinions on Liv Morgan's role in Rhea Ripley's injury reflect the complexity of the sport and the subjective nature of talent evaluation. While Cornette's critique may spark debate, it's essential to recognize that wrestling, like any form of entertainment, is subjective, and perspectives on individual performers will vary. As the WWE continues to evolve, so too will the narratives and characters that captivate audiences around the world. In a recent segment on Jim Cornette's Drive-Thru, the seasoned manager and wrestling pundit, Jim Cornette, expressed shock and dismay over Rhea Ripley's injury during a backstage segment. Wrestling fans and industry insiders alike were taken aback when Ripley, a prominent WWE superstar, suffered an injury during what seemed like a routine backstage altercation. Cornette's commentary delved into the dynamics of such situations and the unpredictable nature of wrestling injuries. Cornette's astonishment stemmed from the fact that Ripley sustained her injury not in the midst of a high-risk wrestling maneuver inside the ring, but rather during a seemingly innocuous backstage segment. Traditionally, in such segments, it's typically the recipient of the action who controls the movement, minimizing the risk of injury. Cornette highlighted the unusual circumstances surrounding Ripley's injury, noting that it's often the recipient who dictates the pace, rather than the aggressor. The incident in question involved Liv Morgan inadvertently causing Ripley's injury by running her shoulder into a wall. Cornette, while acknowledging Morgan's involvement, emphasized that it was a freak accident rather than an intentional act of negligence. He dismissed the notion of blaming Morgan entirely, stating that in such scenarios, the onus largely falls on the individual receiving the impact. Cornette's comments sparked a discussion among wrestling enthusiasts, with many echoing his sentiments regarding the unpredictable nature of injuries in professional wrestling. Despite the choreographed nature of matches and segments, the inherent physicality of the sport means that accidents can and do occur, often with unforeseen consequences. Furthermore, Cornette's critique of Liv Morgan's involvement in the incident raised eyebrows. While he deemed Morgan completely useless, he stopped short of attributing malice or intent to her actions. Instead, he underscored the importance of recognizing the inherent risks associated with professional wrestling, irrespective of individual talent or skill. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the physical toll that professional wrestling can exact on its performers. Despite advancements in safety protocols and training techniques, injuries remain an ever-present reality for those who step into the squared circle. Whether it's executing death-defying maneuvers in the ring or performing seemingly mundane backstage segments, the risk of injury looms large. In conclusion, Rhea Ripley's injury during a backstage segment has reignited discussions surrounding the inherent risks of professional wrestling. Jim Cornette's commentary provided valuable insights into the dynamics of such incidents, emphasizing the unpredictability of injuries in the sport. While the incident may have been a freak accident, it underscores the need for vigilance and caution among wrestlers and promoters alike in ensuring the safety and well-being of performers. Former WWE writer Vince Russo recently shared his perspective on the absence of Rhea Ripley from WWE programming. Speaking on the Legion of Raw podcast, Russo emphasized Ripley's star power and urged WWE to feature her on their shows. Despite Ripley's current storyline involving an injury, Russo questioned why the company couldn't find ways to incorporate her presence on television without necessarily having her wrestle. Russo's commentary comes in the wake of Becky Lynch's recent victory in a battle royal on Monday Night Raw, resulting in her becoming the new Women's World Champion. With Ripley conspicuously absent from the ring, Russo's sentiments echo the sentiments of many fans who have been eager to see more of the talented Australian wrestler on screen. Rhea Ripley is a huge star, Russo asserted during the podcast. Why can't they write for her without having her wrestle? I don't understand this. Why isn't she on the show now? She's got her arm in a sling. She can't get on an airplane? Russo's remarks highlight the frustration among fans and industry insiders alike regarding Ripley's absence and the potential missed opportunities for WWE to capitalize on her popularity. Indeed, Ripley has proven herself as a formidable force in the world of professional wrestling. Her unique blend of athleticism, charisma, and presence has endeared her to audiences around the globe. However, despite her undeniable talent, Ripley has found herself sidelined in recent weeks due to a storyline injury. Nevertheless, Russo's comments raise important questions about WWE's handling of Ripley's character development. As a major draw for the company, many believe that WWE should be leveraging Ripley's star power to enhance the overall quality of their programming. Whether through backstage segments, interviews, or other non-wrestling appearances, there are numerous creative avenues available to keep Ripley engaged with the audience, even during periods of in-ring absence. Moreover, with Lynch's recent championship win serving as a reminder of the ever-changing landscape of WWE, the timing seems ripe for Ripley to reassert herself in the spotlight. As one of the promotion's most promising young talents, Ripley's presence could undoubtedly inject new energy and excitement into WWE's women's division.